Won't be around this morning. Way to Wales. Oh, nice. In half an hour. Have a fab soon, everyone. Thank you for letting us know. I hope the journey goes well. At least you've got good weather. Good morning, everyone. Night for you, a night for you. I keep forgetting. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing this morning or night, depending on where you are? Washington. Gonna be a slow morning. Good morning. 4 hours slow, yeah. Gonna be a slow 4 hours. It might not be 4 hours if it's too slow. Finally, it's a sunny day. Hopefully. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not cloudy. We tend to be having a lot of weather abroad, where when you wake up it's like really, really cloudy and it slowly disperses through the day. But we're only really getting a good bit of sun in the afternoon. I'm not complaining, it's still sunny. And a fair share of rain down here this week though. Yeah, that's England for you, isn't it? You're at the pub at the moment. Wow, where are you? I'm in London, please send the sun away. I feel like it might be sunny today though. It doesn't look too bad out there. There's a bit of a pinky sky going on. I don't know what time the sun actually comes up. It usually comes up over there, right behind the big tree. Where are you? It's midnight here. We are in England. It's 7:14 a.m. here. The ducks on top shelf are dusty. I can see it from here. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Ain't gonna make no difference though. Okay, hello, Alberta, Canada. Hello. It's actually amazing how judgmental people are on social media. Like, it's absolutely mad how people judge everyone all the time on everything. It doesn't matter what you bloody do, they're gonna have a comment about it. Oh. Links to the Facebook page. It's been a little bit quiet, hasn't it? I have been checking it once a day because it's only on my computer at the moment. So I have been checking in on everyone. But we've only got six followers on the business page and I think 7 on the other one. But I do have to say that I've got to go on it. Debs is proper into it, posting away, love it. She's definitely embracing it, which is great. I love it. Those people are sad. Live very miserable lives. I agree. It's frustrating like how judgmental people are to other people's lives, though, isn't it? I can handle it because I know what I'm getting into, but some people. Some people may not be able to handle it. I mean, they shouldn't be putting themselves out on social media, but they shouldn't have to choose. It just makes me a little bit sad. I've had a couple of pretty mean comments. But yeah, there you go. It's what it is, isn't it? Man, my age. You want to know my age? Wow, we used to get that a lot, didn't we? You'd have to tell people all the time. I'm 48. Hello, Winnipeg. Oh, I think I recognise your name. You've been here a few times, haven't you? You're getting a little bit better at recognising some things. People are different on social media versus real life. They are, and it's not good. And kids nowadays are literally being brought up on social media, so I feel like that they think that it's acceptable in real life as well. It's sad. Different world they're being brought up in, isn't it? Let's try. I did answer that. I did tell you my age. You're not listening. First time catching live, usually fast asleep at this time on a Sunday. I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. It's a slow one today. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know if it's just time of year and not, people don't come into lives in the same way, or if it's because my interactions are different when depending on, you know, your emotional state and stuff like that. I feel like the past couple of weeks have been a bit slower, so it could be that. Enjoy your programming very much. The only way it would be better is if it wasn't so late here in the centre of Canada. I know, I can't see. The problem is people coming from all over the world, so there's no time that I could satisfy everyone. That's just, can't do anything about it. Otherwise, I ate one of the cucumbers last week. It tastes so different from a shop. Oh, I bet it does. I don't think I'm actually going to get a cucumber from my one. There's lots of leaves going on. It's getting quite big, but I'm so jealous of you. See if I can share this. Let's see if I can share the link on the Facebook page to the live. I think it goes straight onto the right one. See if that does it. Okay. We've got 5 new page likes on the business page. I think I've got it on there. How did you ever get so personable? Oh, that's so weird that you say that as well. I've grown up my entire life thinking that I'm that little quite shy fat kid in the back of the room. That's me. That's how anybody would ever describe me. So yeah, it's really weird that I do these. It's easy when it's a screen and not a person in front of you, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I was never that person you would ever think that would put a camera on and record a video. That's for sure. How's things this week? Not great, I have to say. I mean, nothing bad's happened. It's definitely my emotional state. I am struggling big style with some events, which is surprising because I didn't think I would, but I am. But apart from that, the sun's been out and we're doing okay. Do you have a link for the business page? I didn't know there was one. The link is see, it's not a link, is it, that I put? It's the, like, you just had the URL. Is that what you just posted? It's right next to it, on underneath the God, I'll get it out in a minute. The video description underneath the videos is in there. They're both next to each other. You got this, Louise. I know, I do. I know. It doesn't help that my therapist had to cancel appointment with, like, I've known this for a bit, like, just the way things have fallen. I haven't seen a therapist either, so that doesn't help. He helps sort things out in my head. It's one of them things, isn't it? We know that I'm not mentally stable anyway. So we'll get through it. And it's just like, normally when I come on here, I think I'm quite open with my life, and I tell you things that are going on, and I've just shut down right now, and I don't have the words, so it's not like big secrets or anything. I think to an extent, if I don't say what's going on out loud, it's not happening. So I think you're right. I find that I can be more direct and honest over the phone than in person. I hate going on the phone. Like, I hate the phone. Yeah, it's weird. So when you say personal, I'm always thinking, wow, that's just such a, not words I would ever associate with me. I mean, it's good because if you're on YouTube, you need to come over. It's nice that I'm coming over like that. As a fellow fibro warrior, I'm curious, have you thought of doing more content about how you cope with it day to day and how you manage your pain? I struggle to find that type of content. That's actually not really a bad idea. I have thought of, originally I did think about doing like a video on my journey, you know, like because it took a whole year for diagnose, like from beginning, no, not even from beginning, it was probably longer than that. And I always overthink it, and it would be too big a task, but maybe I could. Yeah, I know when I first got, because that's what you do, don't it? When you get first get diagnosed with something, that's what you go on YouTube and stuff, and you just want to see loads of content to help you. That's not a bad idea, because I couldn't find that content either. I just feel like, because I don't do the traditional routes, I do get a lot of backlash from people, more in real life when I've spoken to people. They're very much, oh, that won't work for me, that won't work for me, but it doesn't matter if you think it works for you unless you try it. So maybe I'm a little bit concerned about backlash, maybe. I have fibro too, it's a killer, just lately. I have a lot of alternative theories with fibro as well, so I don't know if maybe that would be better if once I'm sorted my head out a little bit more, maybe that would be better. The problem with talking through a phone call is my battery will die before we stop chatting. I get that. Trauma makes it so much worse. 100%. 100% does. Hello. Deborah, type on Facebook a little bit. Oh, have you experienced trauma? It's horrible. Yes. Yes. Lots. I do think going through the mental health thing, going through fibro, there's probably a better way for my channel to be going, because if you're talking from a place of experience, maybe that would be a better thing to do. Maybe that's the thing about fibro. There's no one size fits all when it comes to what's helpful. I agree. The thing I was coming up against more was like, there's so many people that suffer with it, we know that, and there's so many different parts of it. You know, everybody has different symptoms. Like there's a whole set of symptoms, but you could have different parts of that. The one thing that everybody does have is pain. That's the one thing that every single fibro sufferer is going to have, is the pain. All the other bits can be different from person to person. And the thing I did come up against was when I would try to explain, I've tried, you know, they'd say, oh, there's so much pain or whatever. And I'd say, I've been trying this and this has been working for me. Maybe you should try it. The response I'd get a lot of the time was, it was just such a shut down response. Is, no, I'm in too much pain. I can't do that. Oh, I've tried that. I've tried everything, but I'm in just so much pain. And to an extent, I think a lot, there are, and I'm not, this is not me saying you or anything, far from it. There are certain people with fibro that to an extent are not happy about being in pain, but just happy being where they are. They're happy being classed as disabled and not being able to do things to an extent. I see that when I speak to people. That is also, oh, what was it? There was a program, I think it was like Benefits Britain. It was one of them where somebody had fibro, and it was just every step of what she was like. It was like, first of all, she wasn't in it. I don't know that she was in as much pain as she made out, but people do like to use it. But then people like to use anything, don't they, I guess. Oh, we have a troll in already. Awesome. That's a funny troll though. I find that people tend to be less polite when communicating over the phone compared to in-person interactions. That's why I'd rather talk face to face. 100%. And then when it comes to social media, when they're typing things, they're even less polite, because a lot of people aren't there for the right reasons. There's a lot of people that literally go out to try and trigger people as well. I like your attitude. Great, Scott. You're not going to be like, what? You are not going to like what I have to offer. If I miss something, that's why we are together. We think like. I don't know if I've missed something. Sorry. Oh, there was a bleep on my computer. Don't make noises. Oh, hang on. We have something. What's going on? Okay. You're not going to like what I have to offer. Have I missed something? Hang on, I'm a bit behind on the chat. As much as I can try to ignore the pain. Yes. I mean, there's different types of pain, isn't there? There's like nerve pain and there's muscle pain. Completely different. Like the nerve pain for me was something I couldn't deal with, but I believe that turmeric helps with that massively. Have you ever used handcuffs before? See, that's the trouble. I also have arthritis and bone on bone every joint. Maybe that is a fibro thing as well. Do we get that from that? Because I know my knees are so bad now. I actually thought when I was coming down the stairs that the floorboards were like, I was thinking, wow, every single floorboard creaks now. No, it's not. It's my knees. So I wonder if that's part of it as well. Yes, I agree. Many suffer from it, whereas I choose to live with it. Exactly. There's a difference, isn't there? And I think to an extent having that mentality helps with the condition as well. Like it does make it easier. It helps you to survive, because you can go down a hole. I mean, you can get massively depressed through just having fibro, and then you've got to deal with depression as well as fibro. I tell people not to get old. I'm 75, but when you think about it, the alternative isn't any better. I think you just have to take what's given to you and deal with it, I guess. Yeah, it's sad. It's all messed up. Like we're all backwards, aren't we? Like our brains are not in a place when you're younger to really have that proper fulfilling life. You're not ready for it. Your brain isn't ready for it. And then when your brain gets ready for it later on in life, your body's not ready for it. Hello, Pink. How are you? And that saying about age, was it? You're only as old as you feel. What a stupid saying! That is the most stupid saying ever. Let's see if we get we got demonetized last week as well. I don't know what we did. Alternative being dying young. Yeah. I feel 103. That's what I mean. It's a silly saying, isn't it? You're only as old as you feel. Can't see anything now. I did that. I've just started a new tablet actually. I can't say it. I won't be able to say it. Oh, apparently it takes like 6 to 8 weeks before you might feel the effects of it. But I thought it's worth a go because I think it's supposed to help with energy levels. Does anybody take this or this type of thing? I've got to put it on my calendar just so I can keep an eye on it. But I've only been taking it 3 days, so it's supposed to help with your like brain clarity as well. It feels like 6 to 8 weeks is a long time because something building up in your system, you would think it would build up quicker. I've never heard of this one. So apparently, like when I did the little bit of research, a lot of them are sold separately. So you would have this long word that there's no way I can pronounce that one. I think it's coming up backwards on your screen. I don't know how to change that either. You can take that one separately to the lion's mane. But they have such... The lion's mane actually is a mushroom. See? The things you teach yourself. And they have such big benefits if they work, obviously, because we're all different. Some things work and some things don't. Oh, like it's coming off the chair. But this is supposed to help with... hopefully mental clarity, which we know fibro fog, so if we can just ease that a little bit. Does it help with nerve pain? Nerve pain for me 100% was turmeric. I had such bad nerve pain. I remember there literally was nothing I could do to stop it. You know, like when you have muscle pain, you can like say, you know, a certain muscle in your hands hurt and you can press a certain point and you can ease that pain whilst you're holding it. When you let go, it comes back, obviously. But with nerve pain, there isn't that relief, is there? Like there's literally nothing you can do at all that eases nerve pain, except heat. Like if you've got to be under like hot water, the muscle's got to be under hot water, but it's got to be, well, the nerves, and it's got to be really hot. It's like dangerously hot, I find. And the second you come out of it, it's back again. So there's nothing. I remember being in so much pain, my entire body, and it was the nerves. So I couldn't do anything. I remember trying everything. You know, I'd get drunk just to see if I could have some ease off of that, but there wasn't. But turmeric for me has taken me to a place where I would say I would class myself as not having nerve pain anymore. I go maybe once or twice a year, I'll get very, very mild nerve pain come up. So I'm a big believer in natural remedies. I know that when I went down the route of when I was first diagnosed with fibro, because obviously, you know, their protocol is painkillers. You know, you're in pain, let's give you painkillers, and you go on painkillers, and then they don't work, so they put you on higher painkillers, and then they give you tablets to counteract the side effects of the painkillers, and then put you on more painkillers because it doesn't work. Problem is with those there's such high doses of such dangerous drugs the side effects actually mimic fibro. So you think your fibro's actually getting worse because you're feeling it's worse, because it is worse because of the tablets though. But people, when problem with that as well is when you're in fibro and you're taking all these painkillers and you're in so much pain, you think if you take a painkiller off it's going to make the pain worse. It doesn't, but you don't know that. So I actually weaned completely off of all of them, because what's the point in taking them if they're not easing your pain? There's no point in taking them. The only thing you're doing now is damaging your body. And that's when we started with the turmeric. It was just a unusual conversation Scott had with somebody at work. That's what actually started us on that road. And at the beginning we started, I think I've mentioned it before, we started with raw turmeric. I'd have to eat raw turmeric every morning. It was disgusting. But you know, when you're in that much pain, the things you would do. And that's when we converted to the tablets, because we found out about the tablets after. And since then I have a different types of natural remedies to help. Nothing gets rid of it, nothing. But if you can just ease things to a place where you can function, it's well worth doing. I went to Holland and Barrett and asked about that long word that I don't know. The worker there advised me that it's not recommended for women. Okay. Okay. I mean, I just did my research from Google. I'm gonna lie. Okay, I'll go and have a word, and thank you for that. I will go and talk to them and see, find out what that's about exactly. Turmeric and black pepper is such help for pain. Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely. Morning. A health shop highly recommended it. I gave it to my son while studying for his GCSE, but I don't believe he took it all the time. He said it didn't work. I keep meaning to try it myself. Problem with a lot of these things is you do have to take them for like a good few weeks. I mean, you know, you really, anything under a month, there's no point in you taking it really, because it's like a build-up of it in your system. And a lot of people will take a tablet and say, oh, that's not worked and that's it. Well, because you're not giving it a chance to. That's the problem with a lot of them. I tried every painkiller, nothing works, not even morphine. I never got up to morphine, I have to say. I had the best doctor I've ever had. He was one of those really good doctors where he doesn't just give you a high dose medication of anything for any reason, and then just send you away. He you know, I was seeing him every 2 weeks. We'd start on a low dose of something, we'd have a discussion about the effects of it, and he'd decide whether he's going up a little bit, whether he's going to change. He was the best doctor, and he's the one where I said to him there's no point in doing the painkillers, and he helped wean me off, and we started other things. But then I moved, and they literally took me off the doctor's surgery, took me off the books. They said I wasn't in the catchment area, which is a load of bull. Now with the work, I mean, since I've been at the doctor's surgery I've been at now, I've been there like, I don't know, 8 years or something, and I couldn't tell you the name of my doctor. I mean, I couldn't even get a doctor's appointment anymore. I refuse pharmaceuticals, only the strongest work. They are all so addictive. Exactly, which is such a slippery slope. 100%, yeah. 100%. That's what it, you know, it's the way it's designed though, isn't it? They don't want to bring something out that's going to cure you or make you feel better, because then you're not going to go back and get more. That's how they make their money. Grounding with sunlight is vitamin D. We don't get a lot of sunlight in England, so we have to take tablets in England for vitamin D though. That's the problem. I mean, in this summer we've had so far, how many days have we actually seen the sun? I would say maximum, if you added all the times up, maybe 3 weeks, possibly this year. The only medication that has worked for fibro is, I've never heard of that one. I noticed it years ago, but the NHS didn't provide. They do infusions. I can't say it, so I'm not going to pretend that again. I've had one and it has reduced pain slightly. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I literally have I've not seen my doctor for fibro now since I was at that last surgery, because they just don't care. They don't, you know, any interactions I've had with them, fibro's not even been brought up. Challenge yourself to do new things and do puzzles of various sorts to keep your brain in tune. I'm challenging myself to do different things, but not puzzles. Mine are more physical, different things. That's very, very good for the brain as well, to challenge yourself. Hello, everyone. What's that needle you have to get rid of wrinkles? I know it might seem silly. I can't remember what it's called, but I had that in the back of the legs to help with my disability. Is that Botox? Is that the one you mean? What should I do if everyone doesn't? What should I do if everyone doesn't take natural remedies seriously? Chemo is money. There is natural remedies. You have to research. There's some people in America that have gone different routes. You have insurance over there to cover that, though, doesn't it? Doesn't I don't know how exactly the the system works over there. My ex-husband has the pink for his MS. Botox. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Didn't know they did that. Hello. I'm behind you in chat, as you can tell. I can only read English, so if you speak in a different language, I won't be able to communicate with you. They say bee stings are good. I've heard that too, actually. Can you imagine the thought of that? Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that one. Not sure if any of you have tried it, but Lush has a massage bar called Wiki Bar. It's amazing for muscle pain. I couldn't live without it. Never heard it. I don't do Lush personally. Only because this sounds so silly when I say it out loud as well. The only place we have one is shopping centre. Where is it? Westfield. And I couldn't go in there. Blossom loves it. We went in there. I mean, we're going back a few years now. And it's so strong smelling. I just couldn't do it. I speak Spanish, English. Greeting from Havana, Cuba. Hello. Old girls age like fine wine. Okay. That sounds good. I was lucky. I found, forgot what it's called. Epsom salts. Bathing in Epsom salts is good because it gets magnesium into your body. Like most fibro sufferers have low magnesium levels. Problem with that is if you have an injection, if you have a blood test to test it, the way the magnesium goes through the body, it doesn't actually give you a true reflection of your magnesium levels. But if you have a bath of Epsom salts, it gets natural magnesium into your body, so that should help as well. But I was lucky in Pound Store, they did like a shower liquid, so you can literally rub it straight into your skin, and they didn't do it for long, but I did pick up a few bottles of it, so I'm good. But that helps too. The ingredients that numbs the skin. Oh, you get it before getting your ears pierced. It's an anaesthetic. If you refuse meds at GP, they will refer for alternative like Botox infusions. Oh, that's interesting. Louise ? Hello. You can order it online. Yeah. Sea salt. Don't know what that's about. I thought licorice was bad for your heart, or am I mistaken? I have no idea. I only have shower room. I'd love a bath. Yeah, that's why the liquid was good, but they only did it literally. I think I saw it once in there, and I just picked up a load of bottles because I'd never seen Epsom. It's an Epsom liquid. I've got the bottle upstairs somewhere. Yeah, so it's Epsom salts, but liquid form. Very good. I can get into a bath, I just can't get out. I haven't had a bath since I've been, well, I have twice in this house, and I said 8 years. I don't know if I've been here longer. There's something about the shape of my bath. I get aggravated the second I get in it. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, if I'm not answering your question, there's a reason for that, and I'm not answering that question because it's silly. I have POTS and heart-related issues. I was approved for the infusion. Like anything, if you have any medication long-term, it could impact and weaken. There's always a catch somehow. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Yeah. There's the problem as well with when you go to the GPs or you go to hospital, whether they say, oh, you need to have this, we're going to give you that, and we don't really research what we're being given, and a lot of it is just it's not beneficial to us. It's got me exercising more. That's really good, and building stamina, which hopefully help in the long run. That definitely will. That will help in the long run, 100%. There's no way it can't. Louisa isn't my name, and please answer my question. I just literally said if I'm not answering your question, which you've asked twice, I'm not going to because it's a silly question. And again, you've asked the same question, I'm still not going to answer it. Tell me more about your bath, little blue. I'm a doctor. It aggravates the shapes of my bath. Aggravates me. There's no more to it than that. You're a doctor. Hope that helps people. I was recommended an internal TENS machine. I've never heard of that. Really didn't want that. Ooh, yeah, that sounds a bit uncomfortable. Never heard of that. I made her smile. Okay, I don't know what that comment's about. My pain specialist really rates the TENS machine. I haven't found it that great. Never heard of the internal. You would think that NHS would have one list of treatments and they wouldn't vary. Yeah, it's a bit strange that they do, isn't it? Wouldn't vary from place to place. That's what I mean. It's strange that they do. Are you baking a cake today, Louise? No, I'm not going to. I'm making a friend's cake today. Ooh, nice. Is it a fancy one? No, just a simple buttercream. Oh, okay. Are you, Deborah? Not a roast dinner then today, laugh out loud. You probably knew I was going to ask you that. How are you, Louise? I went to Primark yesterday. Jesus, healthy person would need a lay down after going to Primark on a Saturday. Oh, you're nuts going on a Saturday. I mean, so I did go yesterday. I bought a dress. It was one of them where it was just literally one dress. There wasn't any more of them. I had to, and the size. I knew the size was too. It was too big for me anyway. But I just thought the style of the dress it might be okay. It wasn't, so I took it back. So I did take that back yesterday. And just walking through, I mean, going straight to the till. I knew where I was going. I was getting so irritated. But actually shopping in there, yeah, I would not do that. I will never ever do a Saturday. Never. I'm not doing it anymore. Haha, pink. No, just tandoori wraps today. Actually, that sounds really nice. I've been eating the same thing every day, so I need to have something different. Maybe I should do a wrap. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know people have to shop on a Saturday, but I don't age when my body whispers to me, please don't do it. It's really tasty. It sounds it. I literally imagine seeing it when I read it. Tandoori wraps, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I might have to get some chicken out to defrost. Hey, how are you? We are surviving. How are you? You too, that's good. I mean, I couldn't do a tandoori wrap because I don't have anything tandoori. I don't have any spices at all like that. But I do have curry paste and stuff, so I could do a curry. Or is that too healthy? Because apparently I don't eat healthy, do I? Will you please stand up? For what possible reason? Got them from Aldi. See, I've got to do the Aldi. Should I go Aldi this afternoon? I have started a video. I did start recording yesterday. I don't know how it's going to come out. It's been a while since the only videos that I really do anymore are the hauls. So when I do the other ones, they feel really, really strange at the moment. I have started one. So there will be one up this week. I was waiting for a response from somebody, but they're not responded, so I'll just do it anyway. I'm thinking, because it's only little, so I might put a mini Temu haul. I got the Temu stuff that I accidentally ordered, so maybe I'll I think it's going to be another haul. There'll be a bit of haul in between. That didn't go so well either. I'm really not doing good with clothes at the moment. Yeah, but I could walk up to Aldi too. There's literally no reason why not, and do an Aldi one too. Just keep seeing all these things Aldi got on it. My Aldi's not very big though. I'm really into goat's cheese, tomatoes, and balsamic wraps. Ooh, that sounds nice. I just wanted to say, I think your hair looked really nice in your shopping yesterday. Thank you. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It was. It feels like days ago. It's so cheap. I did a 2-week shop for my son and me, plus the cat food and cleaning stuff, and it came to £87. Wow. I love cheese, but goat's cheese is the only one I don't like because it's chalky consistency. I actually don't think I've ever tried goat's cheese. Just cheese, isn't it? Just sounds good. What am I checking for? Oh, I was going to see my video. What is your name? My name is Louise. I have no idea what that comment under that means at all. Are you dealing with inflation? Isn't everyone in the world? It's the worldwide problems now, isn't it? All that. I'm an American. Our cheese is plastic. We have cheese that we call plastic cheese. It's actually burger cheese. America does. They put really bad things in a lot of their foods. I didn't realise quite how much. I mean, we put bad things in our foods too, but I didn't realise America was as bad as they are. Some of the goat's cheese can be chalky. You have to try the creamy, milky ones. They are like butter. Just slide over the tomatoes. Sound like my plant-based cheese. I don't know if I've tried plant-based cheese yet, you know. What's your favourite colour? I like green at the moment. Oh, that's quite a bargain. I tend to spend double that amount every week. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I put my hair up, didn't I? I'm getting fed up with my hair at the moment, so I'm trying to do different things with it. I don't really like anything that I end up doing with it either. Plastic cheese, that made me laugh. That's what people call our burger cheese, isn't it? That's why I think you do it a lot. Excuse me. What's your favourite animal? A dog. Please hit the like button and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Deborah. My channel's actually hemorrhaging subscribers at the moment, but I think a lot of them, we got a lot coming up in the lives at the beginning, so they're filtering off now. My favourite colour is black because it contains all colours. Do you have a dog? No. I think it's coffee time. Oh, it's been down for too long. Do you have a animal? No, I don't have any anymore. Western cheese, garlic cheese, delicious. I'm sure I've had. There's so many things I haven't had, or I just forget. I'm sure we've had the Western before, but I don't remember whether it's any good. I used to love that cheese. So so many different types of cheeses, isn't there? Blue is hilarious. Okay. You have a fish, nice. Yes, I forgot about blue cheese. Do not like that whatsoever. I've got blue cheese in the freezer. Scott, we bought it, I think it was Christmas. Got one of them like little cheese packets that's got different cheeses, and he wanted to try them. And he said he was going to try them. But they ended up going in the freezer because he chickened out. So I've got a load of cheese in the freezer. Smelly feet. Yeah, it does smell like that. It's disgusting. Looks like it. It's full of veins. Goodbye. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's got to be cloud out there because I can't see the sun still. My favourite hard cheese is Cathedral City Extra Mature. I used to buy that all the time. That's expensive now though, isn't it? Like really expensive. Cathedral. I think, have we got bank holiday coming up, haven't we? Yeah. You have to try Tesco Vintage Cheddar. It's really good. It sometimes goes at special for £3. I have to look. I have to go in Tesco to send the vintage parcels anyway, so I'll be in there. I'll have to look. I have a vivid memory of my grandparents' house having 5 foxhounds. One of them bit my cousin, which terrified me. The experience gave me phobia of dogs, so I don't allow any pets in my home now. Ah, it's sad. I understand it though.
My cat helps me with readings. She's very spiritual. Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Good morning. Hello. My mother kept a portrait of them. Oh, wow. How are you? We're surviving still. Things haven't gotten any better yet, but they will. I've actually got some news, and I don't know why I've been putting off telling you all. Oh shit, I'm putting right one from Again, because whatever it is I'm going through, I shut off. And even though I've got some good news, I've just not been telling you. And I don't know why. Because it's going to be relevant and you're going to know when it happens anyway. So, I know Pink's been asking as well, so not today, but you have been. I really enjoyed your haul yesterday. You looked so nice. Thank you. Pink said that too, and actually I wasn't very confident of it, so I do appreciate it. Thank you. So, what am I saying? So I told you that I want to go on holiday, do a solo. I've booked something, so we're going away in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? Monday. We're going away in 2 weeks Monday for our first solo. Still really struggling with my mental health and finding therapy so difficult, especially this week. Yeah, it will be. Therapy is going to be really, really difficult, and most of the time you're going to think you're not getting anywhere with it. But you have to persevere because it's you've got 2 layers to it. So you've got your conscious brain and then your subconscious, and your things need to filter into the subconscious before you start noticing any difference. So it's going to be really, really hard.
but it will start happening. There'll be little bits here and there that will just start to happen. I mean, I've been doing it for well over a year now, and even now, I mean, I'm struggling right now. So yeah, it's tough. Anybody that says therapy's easy, they're lying to you. Where you off to? Oh, God, long story. So, you know, I said I had a budget. I started doing research, and everything was coming up out of my happy budget place. I mean, I could work it, but it wasn't my happy budget place. So I thought I would just go into and have a chat with one of the reps in there, and she was really lovely. And I don't know, I'm just seeing it as the universe telling me something. I don't know. Only one place come up within the right price range, and she gave me a discount on it as well. So we're actually going back to the same place I went with Scott this year. I'm seeing it as, again, like the universe is telling me this is a good thing because it's my first one. So there's going to be lots of things that I'm not going to be anxious about because I know the hotel, I know the area. There's lots of things that I want to do in that area. So we're going Gran Canaria. How's Vinted going? Very slow. I've only sold one item this week. I did therapy when I lost my first daughter. I did too. She's my first daughter. Right, I'm very far behind. Howdy their partner, Brit. Okay. No point in writing in a different language. I bet you can't wait to go. Not feeling the way I did feel about things, so it'll be fine. Hope you have a great time on holiday. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out my finances to see if I can work out a better deal with my phone company and see if we can get some more internet, and then maybe we can do some more lives over there or something. Just have to see how it goes. How's your weekend been? It's been okay. We've been sitting in the garden. Save you alone, you're through airport. Yeah, I will. Wondering what the cost of rent would be in Essex. A basic one-bedroom apartment here costs £12.41 per month. Rent, I don't know. One-bed apartment. There's so many variables on that. Depends on whether it's ground floor or in a tower block. Okay, I've just typed in, the first one that comes up is 1200 per calendar month. 12. Yeah, between 1,000 and 1,200 a month. And that's pounds, so I don't know what the exchange rate is on dollars. So, good morning, Rose. How are you? All right, tired though. How are you? We're surviving. We're in survival mode. Outside parking means snow and ice scraping in the winter. Only fancy benefit is a what? A garburator? What the hell is that? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. I tried to go to other streams, but they are nasty. Oh, that's not good, is it? I watch a lot of lives on TikTok. I don't really watch them on... I honestly don't really use YouTube anymore, which is really... How weird does that sound that I don't use YouTube and yet technically I'm a YouTuber? I don't watch YouTube anymore. I can't do it. My algorithm hates me. I mean, we went through all of those ones that I subscribed to a couple of weeks ago because you gave me all those lovely people to watch, and they're still not giving me them. So I watch TikTok a lot, and I think actually a lot of people, a lot of the hosts actually like the hate. They just see it as engagement. I don't see the point in that. Life's crappy enough as it is without having that in your streams as well. Why are creeps getting views? People like the drama, I guess. It's an attachment to the sink to grind up food scraps. Oh, okay. Now, makes sense now. The name makes sense. It didn't at the time because I had no clue what he was talking about. Okay. Yeah, we don't have them in England. They're not a thing in England. Unless, I mean, maybe like rich people have them in their houses, but that's not a thing here. Marge, it's my dream to go to America one day. Has everybody in the chat must know by now. I only watch YouTube. I never watch TV. I watch Netflix. I finished that Gossip Girl. Like, it was literally was a mission. That first season was fine. It was just a nice little program, and then it just got like real life too quick. Everyone backstabbing each other and out for their own needs. Didn't care who they trampled on in the process. It was horrible. But I was like so committed to. I've started it. I've got to finish it. But it was horrible. What a horrible show. I just can't do YouTube anymore. I don't know. There's just, I don't know. What's the main urban centre of Essex? Essex isn't. It's not really like that. Essex is made up of like towns, but they're all sort of the same. So there isn't one that would be outstanding from the other. I don't think, unless anybody else in the comments that like knows England would be able to answer that better. But I don't think that there is a main urban centre of Essex. I could be wrong. Hi, good morning. Remember me? I do. Yes. Hold your values. 100%. That's all we've got in life, isn't it? That's great about the holiday. You don't seem excited. I just want to cry all the time. What's wrong with me? Okay, I know you always say you like real, but I don't want to be doing this. I don't know. Like I said, stuff's happened recently, and I think it's just knocked everything out, I think. I'm feeling so many things that I didn't know I was going to be feeling. And I don't know how to change anything, so... I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. You know, we've been through worse. I don't even know why I'm trying to hide it, because it's real life, isn't it? Maybe when we get there, it will be different. I should be really excited about it, and I'm trying. I am trying. Crying is normal. I do it like every day. One of my trauma responses is to hold it back, because it's something that you couldn't show. I couldn't show as a kid, would be emotions. And I've always managed to hold a lot back, but now it just... And this is really, I mean, I guess maybe this means therapy's working. One of the things that I always have is this huge pain comes up in my throat as well, which we now know is subconsciously I'm holding back. I don't have that right now. Maybe that's why I'm not managing to hold it back, which, even though I don't want to be doing this, because this is not... I don't like it. But maybe that means therapy's working, because I shouldn't be holding back. If it's there, isn't it? And I know you all support me as well, so it's probably like the safest environment to do it in as well. When I try to hold back tears, for some reason, it hurts my neck. I mean, the therapist explains it like it is sort of... Because I couldn't ever voice anything. I couldn't voice my feelings, and that's something that I'm trying to do now more, because I am able to do it now. I'm not in that environment I was then, so that's what that throat thing is you holding back. You're just a nice person with normal feelings. Hi Louise, good morning. Are you okay? What's upset you? Just life. Just life stuff. I just can't... I don't know. I don't know. I think that's another thing, because I don't know. That's why I haven't been saying anything recently. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what it's about, because once I voice something out, it's real, and I don't want it to be real, so I'm not ready to talk about that. But my whole world's been shaken, I think, and I don't know how I feel about anything anymore. And there's just been a build-up. It's got to come out somewhere at some point, isn't it? I just didn't want it to be on here. I always cry when I get really stressed. Thank you. It just came out. It wasn't planned. I should be really excited about the holiday, but it's just something's just taken away from everything right now. It will be really good. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm planning on trying to figure out my internet thing, see if I can up that, and then we can do some lives. I think the internet wasn't so bad in the hotel. We didn't try it up in any of the rooms though, because it did knock out a lot. Maybe I don't know. You're going alone, yes. Going alone. I just discovered that I am going to have another great grandchild in September. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations. Better out than in, Louise. Maybe write down and plan all your things you're going to do. Well, one of the girls at work, she said that every time she's going to go on holiday, she goes on Facebook and she joins the groups of the, like, she types in where she's going and then joins all the groups. So I did that. This is so, okay, so I don't know if you know anything about Gran Canaria, but it does have, like, I don't know if I put the video out, because I know when we went on holiday when we went last year there, because this is be the third time to the same island, never do that normally. I can't remember if I put the video out, but there's a whole LGB, I don't know all the letters, area. So it's like quite open, gay, and all, you know, all the stuff. That's not me being rude. I just can't think of all the different ones. So I know that's areas there, and it's close to where I am, but it's just the same as anywhere else, you know. But when I'm looking through all of these sites that I've been on, it's all very much just gay men wanting to meet gay men over there. So I'm not getting much help, you know. It's supposed to be like, if you're going solo or if you're going in a group, like what area's good, what food places are good, but it's all too sexually charged in the comments. So I'm not getting an awful lot of help in that, because that's what I was suggested, go into them, and then like people will be able to answer questions that. But it's like, even people that are straight, they're saying, I'm straight, I'm going here, can you reckon that? And they're still getting people coming on to them. It's very strange. Challenges are life way of sculpting us into our best selves. I agree. Some of them are very painful though. On holiday, sorry, pressed return by mistake. No coffee yet. It's good to be alone sometimes. I've never actually, ever, had a week on my own as an adult. Ever. I was in a relationship from, when did I start dating the kid's dad? 15. So yeah, I've literally, and then relationships and kids, and I've literally never ever had a week alone. So it's going to be interesting. Great Scott, if you see this, you're not. Oh, responding to somebody else. I have no idea what's going on in the chat at the moment. What else was I going to say? Oh, I was following a lady on TikTok who's just done a third solo, I think, to see if I can get any tips. That's the only way I can think of doing it. I don't know, I feel like I should be packing differently or something like that. I don't know. I mean, obviously I need to put in like a phone charger, because when you're with somebody, if your phone dies, then you need to take pictures or something. You don't worry, because there's always another phone, but that won't be an option. Little things like that. The only thing that bothers me, Louisa Gay Club is the best night out ever. That will make your holiday. And I don't think I've ever been at the hotel at night either, but I'm planning on doing it. I don't know what's going on. Travis, this is the first comment I think I've seen of yours. Yeah, that was just rude anyway. I don't know what's going on in the chat, honestly. This throwing me because I don't know what's going on in the comments. What was I saying? Brain's gone now. So chat just turned into arguing, because I don't want that to be a thing. Can we? Wow, what the hell does that mean? Anybody know what that last comment is at all? Can I please be a moderator? I love your lives. We got two mods, one in today. I'm okay for mod. Thank you. I do appreciate your offer. Please be kind in the chat, please, everybody. Okay, I'll stop arguing. I think to an extent you just need to. People are going to be disrespectful. If they are, ignore it, or we'll just get them out if they get too rude. Sorry, I missed where you were saying you're going. Gran Canaria. There's a couple of things I want to do, but I don't know if anyone has ever been there, because there's the Maspalomas dunes. We'll be in Playa Delingels, I think that's what it's called. And then you've got, like, I thought it was Maspalomas the other side, but it isn't. It's a word I can't think of. It begins with an M. And then you've got the dunes. I think if you go around the dunes, there's different types of beaches. Like, I think there's a gay beach, there's a nudist beach, stuff like that. But I want to walk all the way around, and I don't know if I can or not. Like, if I'm going through those beaches, I don't know. Maybe do all the crazy things you would never do on holiday. You can bring us along with us. Crazy? What do you mean by crazy, though? Because I don't do any heights, or I'm not an adrenaline junkie. So what would be crazy that's not adrenaline junkie stuff? I'm not against it, but I've got no ideas, because like I said, when I've been on these sites and it's just too sexually gay orientated answers and stuff, so you're not really getting, you can ask a question and you're not getting the answer. There's something deeply peaceful about solitude. I often find myself drawn to the quietude of a nearby cemetery, sitting there lost in thought. It's a sanctuary for my soul. Some people have been saying the one thing that they do realise is, like, they go for their first holiday and they apparently it's very spiritual, and they like connect with things they didn't even know they were going to connect with, which is going to be interesting. How are your herbs? I only have a cucumber on the go. I don't have any herbs. He's doing okay, but I don't think we're going to get any cucumbers from him. Charlotte, do you meditate? Louise, Gran Canaria sounds lovely. I bet you are so excited but nervous at the same time. It's what I mean by I don't know what I'm feeling. I should be nervous because I've never travelled alone, but I've got nothing. I've just got this sadness in my body, and that's it. I've got nothing else. It's weird. It's so strange. I should be excited or nervous or anxious or something, and I just haven't got any of it. Meditation helps so much. Meditation is really good, but it takes a lot of practice, doesn't it? Like, it's really hard to. It's not like, I think a lot of people think that they can just go into a meditation session and they can do it. It's like breathing. I mean, I've been doing breathing exercises with my therapist now for like a year, and I've only once had like managed to achieve what I'm supposed to achieve from it. I think do whatever brings a smile. Don't overthink. Don't think. Just go for it. That's actually really good advice. You need some time, Louise. It will do you good. Yeah. Right. Gonna go for a wee. Be nice in the chat. If a reading would help, just message me on Facebook. I don't charge. Oh, thank you. I expect some dancing to loud music. Do you know, it's weird that you mentioned that. I've been like, I'm absolutely obsessed with TikTok. And there's been like the dance. This is, I don't know what the dance is. But I've been watching lots of it, and it's been coming up a lot because I've been liking them, and I realise it really makes me smile. And I've always wanted to dance, but I just don't think I've got rhythm. But I've never tried it, and I really, really want to do that. Whatever music floats your boat, dance like no one is watching, and that is literally, like the rest of the sentence, is literally what I want to achieve. Dance like nobody's watching, but I just don't know if I've got the guts to do it, and I really, really desperately want to do that. Oh yes, loud music always helps. I really want to do that. Good night all. My 75-year-old body is telling me that I should go to bed. It's going on 3 a.m. Yes, you should go to bed. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for being here. Louise, you go on this holiday, then you'll think to yourself, I've got this, and next you'll be saying, you're climbing Mount Everest. I think we jumped a little bit. On the beach and in the sea, just dance and shout out to the universe. I want to do that so much. Like, just to not care what anybody around me thinks. That's like the ultimate aim. Not to care what anybody thinks about me and just be me. and not worry about it. Either people accept you for who you are or they don't. And I know, like, that's what I say, and then I act differently. So that's literally the ultimate goal. Wouldn't it be cool if we did that? I've actually seen this. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Mamma Mia. Start dancing at home in the garden, put the headphones on and go for it. It makes you feel more comfortable taking the next step. We'll see. Even doing it in front of myself feels silly. I definitely will try. Definitely. Ask your angels to help. See, I don't really know much about your world. Like the tarots and the like readings and spiritually. I don't really know much about it. Louise, when are you going on holiday? 2nd of September. I literally had to run over. I was in the travel agents, and she managed to find it. She gave me 2 discounts. I don't think she was supposed to, but like because we was chatting for quite a while. And the only date that they could give me was that one, and that wasn't when I was booked for holiday. So I ran straight over, and it was just really lucky that I spoke to a manager who actually does a lot of solar tarot anyway. And because he knew it was my first, he was so excited. He just changed it straight away. If I'd got a different manager, I wouldn't have been able to change it. I watch you every day. Okay. Not sure how, but okay. I can help you, I promise. I'm definitely open to it. Definitely. I'm open to like learning anything. Some things work for you, some things don't. I definitely am open for that. 100%. Great, that made me smile. Don't think. Stop the thoughts, just dance. And I know that that's so true as well, because there's been times when I've got my earphones on and I'm walking around the house and I'm not thinking, I'm just doing, and I achieve so much. So I know that's true. I know what you're saying is right. And I'm really, really going to try and let it go more. Because I know that that's not intentional issues of mine, holding on too tight to things. It's obviously subconscious things, but that's what's the point in going to therapy if we're not going to work on this stuff. But I'm definitely 100% going to try really hard to just let it flow as much as possible. Hi, sorry, I had to eat breakfast, got hungry. You don't ever have to apologise for leaving the chat. How tarot cards work. That is all Deborah. I don't know how it works, but I did again TikTok. There was this lady who does tarot cards on there, and she said that she hadn't put any hashtags. So if you're seeing this, you're supposed to see it, and it literally was spot on me too. It's so freaky. It's all my spirit guides. I'm just a messenger. It's so interesting. I pull a tarot a day. I don't feel it helps because you don't know what you're going to get. They guide me, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's not something that I know anything about. Deborah's a person, and obviously Shell, you do too. But I'm open to learning anything new, well, within reason, most new things, because in life, people are very closed off to things that they don't understand, and it might open up new avenues for them. I'm not sure why you putting flags up. You're trying to tell me that these are the nationalities that you are? Maybe. Louise, that was nice of that manager to change it for you. And Gran Canaria sounds lovely. Gran Canaria is lovely. It's one of my top destinations. Like I said, I don't go back to the same place twice, but I am now. 3 times on the island, the same hotel twice. I just saw it as a sign. It was it literally was about £400 cheaper than any of the other holidays, and we were open to everywhere in the world. And it's about £400 cheaper than any holiday that came up. So I just saw it as a sign. Like, I know the hotel, I know how to get there, I know what stop I'm getting off at, I know the pickup, I know all the different steps. So that's already going to take the anxiety down, because I know what I'm like when I'm travelling. It's not pretty. What part of Gran Canaria? We're going to be on I think it's the south of the island, Playa del Ingles. I think that's how it's said. Did you say you're going 2nd September? Yeah. Out on the 2nd, back on the 9th. It's a middle of the day flight, so. Never even been on a plane. Oh. Is that because of circumstances, or is it fear, or just never had the opportunity, or was that too many questions? No, but I'm just petrified of flying, even though I want to go abroad. I don't like flying at all. I really don't like flying. Takeoff and landing is the worst for me. Totally get that. Okay, cool, Deborah. I don't know what to say. Like, I think you can do like therapies and stuff. It's like a phobia, isn't it? So it's a shame, though. But then you want to go to America anyway. Like, if you're petrified of flying, that's not the best place to go first time, is it? Like, it's such a long flight. That's what would put me off going. And Australia, places like that. It's just the flight is so long. I mean, I'm going to be like just under 4.5 hour flight, I think it is, and that's long. It's actually, this is really random. I was on Netflix. I was looking for a movie to watch, and they had Final Destination. So I thought, oh, I'll watch one of them. Watch them for a while. I was trying to find number one, and it wasn't coming up. So I just clicked on the first one that when I got fed up looking, I just clicked on the first one, and the first scene was they were on an aeroplane. Well, no, I'm not watching this. There ain't no way. I'm already nervous of it. There's no way I'm watching a Final Destination if it's got anything to do with the plane. If it did go to America, I'd be scared of getting a shot or getting shot. Because if, yeah, I mean, you said laugh out loud, so I'm assuming you're joking. Because like, I think it's just the same risk as being in England and getting stabbed, isn't it? Really. I've seen all the Final Destination movies. I didn't know there were so many of them out. I just thought I'll watch number one because I really, you know, when you sometimes you're looking for something to watch, and there's so many choices and you can't make a decision. You get to that point where you just okay, I've just got to decide on something and click on it. So I thought I'll go Final Destination. Let's go with the first one because if it's really good, then I'll watch the next one, whatever. And I couldn't be able to keep looking. I don't think they have number one on there, or I just couldn't find it. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as it was in an aeroplane, not right now. I'm really not a good traveller anyway. Hopefully, I can work on getting over that. Maybe I'll mention that to the therapist. Because like to do anything in life, you really need to travel, don't you? If you want to do stuff. Yeah. So like doing my first one, this would be the first time ever on a plane by myself. I don't need to have that Final Destination in my brain as I'm doing it. I think a lot of people act different after the Final Destination movies, though, don't they? Like nobody on a motorway is gonna drive behind a truck that's got logs on it and stuff like that. My trip to Australia involved 2 layovers, one in Qatar, another in Thailand. It was a long journey. Yeah, see, that's what puts me off. Was it worth it, though? That's such a long journey. Thailand's supposed to be a really, really nice place to visit. A lot of Thailand has been coming up at the moment. It's supposed to be very cheap when you're out there. But like a really lovely country to visit. I think there's about 7 of them. Wow. I think the highest one that I saw when I was sifting through was 5. But like Netflix, they don't put all of them on, like all of anything on, do they, at the same time? So 7, wow. Do you watch all them? You're going to be scared to do anything in life, aren't you? Because they've covered all the bases. The only ones what do I know? The one with the... See, the logs is the only bit I can remember. That's number 1, isn't it? I think. I can't remember the rest of it. Main places. I think you've got to have a COVID jab to be able to fly, haven't you? No, you don't. I've not had the jab. A lot of people would say that to us. Well, if you want to travel, you'll end up having the jab. Well, I didn't, and I've been able to travel. No, you don't need to have the COVID jab. You still do get like a little thing coming up saying check your destination and COVID this, but you don't know. Charlotte, what's the best holiday you've ever been on? Excellent question. Why did I not think of that? What has been your favourite holiday you have been on? Gran Canaria, I think, is the best one. Was the one last year. I love the Canary Islands. Well, not all of them. We've been Lanzarote, Tenerife, and Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands. They're the ones we've done. I love Tenerife and Gran Canaria, I think. See, pink nose. I think a lot of the holidays we've done, like, it's more the same type of things, really. You know, we've done a lot of Spain. No, that's not true. We did do like Tunisia and Egypt and that. I would never do those type of holidays again. I really, really didn't like the culture, the people and the culture. I didn't like it. Just the ones we came across, because obviously not everyone's the same. Sorry, I didn't know someone already said that. No. Barbados holds the top spot for my favourite holiday. Barbados, that's a long journey too, isn't it? Am I wrong in thinking if you go to Barbados you have to get a small plane to the island? Have I got that wrong? Am I thinking of a different one? You do, see. Oh, I could do a Boeing size plane, but I don't know if I could do one of the little ones. You like Mexico? I don't know if we... I feel like we're in England, we're on a lot of bans for a lot of countries. Mexico is like no, Cancun, that's Mexico, isn't it? They're no-go areas for people at the moment. It is, okay. I think that there's actually a list. It keeps popping up on my phone, don't know why. There's a list of, I think it's 34 countries that we're not supposed to go to now, that are no-go areas. 34. It's quite a lot, isn't it? My experience in Egypt was overwhelmingly negative. I agree. Due to numerous scams, I have no desire to return. For us, it was... first of all, you could, like, if you was going to go on a trip or anything, you leave on a bus from the hotel. They would do all the mirrors underneath the bus to check for bombs and stuff. I mean, that already freaks you out. The amount of military on the streets with guns and stuff, again, freaks you out. And then we did do one trip when we went to like the harbour area, and the men, because it was men, would pull you into the shops, because we had two girls go with us because they didn't want to go on their own, and Scott, being a big bloke, you know, made him feel safer. And they pulled us in separate shops, and then we came out the shops and like we wanted to get away from them, and they were like up the other end watching for us and stuff, and it really was an uncomfortable experience. So yeah, then there's so many scams in Egypt. I absolutely agree. There's some people say, oh, it's great, but I don't like it at all. And Tunisia had the same feeling about it, except it didn't have all the guns and stuff. Hello. Sounds like you've travelled a lot too. Maybe more extensive, well, no, definitely more extensive areas than I have. I think mine's all very much centred on like within a 4-hour plane trip. So, I mean, the only one that has really been longer was I did America once, but that was with the kids. It was a completely different type of holiday. I've been, and you don't feel comfortable. No, there's a lot of people I've spoken to, and they like get quite rude about it and say you don't know what you're talking about. It's their culture. It doesn't matter if it's their culture. You still feel uncomfortable. I felt coerced into buying things in Egypt. I mean, with that, I was lucky because I know if I don't want to get something. So then when they're like, I mean, the amount of times we've been in a shop, and like one of them was like rubbing cream in my arm and stuff, and I was just saying to Scott, okay, whatever happens, I don't want this. Like, I don't want to buy this. So we'd just stand there for a bit, and then we get to the point, and then Scott would take over and say, okay, we're leaving now. We don't want this. because I don't want it. So I would just tell Scott. So I had that, like, he would pull away from the situation. I think if you're on your own as a woman, yeah, they do make you feel like they put, you know, jewelry on your arms and stuff, and you say, I don't want this, and they're still doing it. I was speaking to a taxi driver, and he said his best holiday was in India. I've never really thought about going to India. I think Thailand has come up quite a lot, and it does look quite nice. Again, it's the travelling though, isn't it? It's like the further afield. Being on a plane for 4 hours, especially with fibro, is really tough anyway. I know whenever I get off the plane, it's like I have to do this really, like, old lady walk for a little bit before we get to our baggage type bit, because I'm so stiff and it's really painful. Louise, I can't believe you're going on holiday on your own, but you'll be absolutely fine. I'm so excited for you. You deserve this holiday. Thank you so much. I can't believe I've done. I think it was one of them, like, when the opportunity comes to book it, once you booked it, you've got to do it, haven't you? Like, I've got no choice now. Yeah, but from the Louise, from me years back, you know, even not even years back, I'll be one of them people commenting on other posts. You're so brave. I wish I could do that. We will see. We will see. It might not be my thing. Who knows? The thing that concerns me about the plane is, I know it sounds silly, but going to the toilet. It doesn't sound silly at all, and I don't go to the toilet. It doesn't sound silly at all. I don't even get up. I have not got up. I make sure I literally, when we're waiting at the gate, I make sure I pee there and I sit there for a while. I'm not going to go on the plane. I don't get up on the plane at all, because that freaks me out. And because they're with their trolleys, like when they're doing drinks and food, they're up and down so often. You'd be standing there, and that make me feel uncomfortable. On top of the fact that doing the whole going to the toilet on the plane doesn't sound silly at all. I was just about to ask about fibro. As long as holidays are, as lovely as holidays are, they exhaust me so much and put me out of whack for months. The traveling does for me. Traveling affects my muscles so much. Like, even just going on a train or a bus, it really does. I agree. But for me, the sun makes such a massive difference. Not even just to my muscles, to my mood, just my total well-being. The sun, if I could move abroad, that would be the perfect solution for me. But that freaks me out a little bit too much. I mean, I really want to do it, and maybe, who knows, in the future, who knows. But yeah, I totally get that. My family and I visited Thailand once, but we didn't enjoy it. It's not really family-friendly destination. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of emojis going on here. Hello. Is that England where you are? Yeah, we are in England. See, I've watched a couple of people. There's one very specific woman that I don't know how she's doing it exactly, not now anyway. She'd saved up and she decided she literally just got on a plane to Thailand with her child who, total guess, I'm not very good at this, I would say she's probably 5 or 6. And it's just her and her daughter and they're just literally travelling around Thailand. I don't know how she's doing it financially. But they love it. But she does things that I feel very safe, especially with a child. Like they'll just be walking down the street like late at night, and they'll just, if somebody offers a lift, they take it. So I think she's just been lucky, and she doesn't pay attention to her surroundings so much. From what I've seen, I think with holidays as well, it really just depends on what you want out of the holiday. But who you come across, I guess. I think Thailand is a place for like 4 days. Oh, it's too far to travel just to do 4 days, I think. From England, anyway. The sun does make fibro better. If I won the lottery, I would buy a house in Spain, live there for winter, buy a new home in England with a swimming pool. Walk takes all the pain away. I find, see, the pools, it's always so cold though. Like, heated pool would work. I don't deal well with cold. That's why it's such a big deal when I even getting in a pool. I did really well on the last holiday, straight in the pool. But it's really hard to do it. It's a very, very mentally conscious decision to do it because the pain of cold water. But I love being in the pool. We visited Thailand back in 2011, so things might have changed quite a bit since. Possibly. It's hard, yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's hard to know. Just for adults, I think. What, Thailand? I've never been, so. Obviously, you have to learn a bit of the language when you go on holiday, don't you? No, you don't. Strangely enough, you don't. That's why I always had a fear. Like, I felt really comfortable to American. I'm sure that's because I knew they all spoke the same language. I've always been the person that stands back and allows Scott to communicate whatever it is we're after because of my fear of the language barrier thing. But literally everybody understands what you're talking about. Very, very rare that you can't communicate. I always thought that's why I started doing all the Spanish lessons. I mean, that was more because at some point I'd like to move there, but I don't know if that's like a realistic goal or not. But yeah, you can communicate pretty well. Most people, like, I think English is such a highly used language. And because tourists from England so high everywhere. I mean, got America, which again speak English. So strangely enough, yeah, you don't. But that's always been a fear of mine when traveling to other countries. I'm an American, don't talk shit. Don't know what you're talking. I don't know what that means. I do acro aerobics 5 times a week in slightly heated water in my local pool at the moment. Love it. Makes me feel great. I'm sure it does. I bet that's, yeah, I mean, I'd love to do something like that. Our pool's crap in our town. Come winter, I hibernate because the cold gets me so bad. I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah. Thick socks, hot water bottles, 20 layers, thermals, the works. I agree. Great Scott. Nobody has any clue what you're talking about. I'm just saying. But Shell, do you find it hard actually getting into the pool? Even heated pools, like slightly heated pools, I still struggle with that too. Before we know it is going to be Christmas, you I feel like we should ban that word. Yeah, I feel like it should be banned. Louise, when you go on your holiday, Angel feeling a bit nervous? Oh, and you're feeling a bit nervous. You can just pop on live and talk to us. That's what I was thinking, that actually. If I'm in a situation where I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. That's why I need to figure out my internet thing, because I've only got 10 gig. So, but I'll be on the end of it because it rolls over on the 8th. So it'll be on the end of it for the holiday. I did speak to a man in the shop and he said he can upgrade it, but the best deal would be for me to pay my phone off, which is a chunk of money. Okay, I found this on the web. You can upgrade over the best deal with these. Seriously? So Siri's just piped up, and I don't even use Siri. Why it did that the other day? That's weird. I don't struggle through summer. The pool area is really warm. Maybe try a few centres, one that caters for children because they have to be warmer. It's where Accra has helped me so much. Yeah. Thing is, I've only got one pool that I can actually get to. They closed our pool in our town and then opened a new one. Promised, oh, it's going to be so much better than that. It's not. It's worse. Charlotte, I did learn some months ago, but I stopped it, and that's why I said to you the other week I wanted to start learning language. It's easy at the beginning. I did the same thing. I was doing the Duolingo thing. We quit doing that for a while. Actually have muscles growing. Wow. It's helping with my hip and preventing an arc. That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Sorry, Louise, I've had to go rewrite this again. Louise, when you go on your holiday and if you're feeling nervous, you can pop on live and talk to us. I understood what you meant. I need to figure out my internet thing. Hopefully there won't be many times I do, but I'd still like to include you all in some of it anyway. I feel like maybe I should be packing slightly differently as well. Like for instance, I'm definitely going to take a phone charger, which I've never done before. But I feel like there might be things that I should be packing that you wouldn't necessarily worry about normally. But I don't know if I'm just overthinking it. I'm probably just overthinking it. I also was looking into British Sign Language to be able to talk to deaf people. Apparently that's quite easy to learn as well. I've not tried it, so I don't know. But apparently that's quite an easy to learn that. Which if it is, it's even worse that most of us don't know it. There are several films that express life in Britain. Okay. Where'd that come from? Most of the films that express certain countries are usually done from a biased position, depending on whatever the director wanted to portray. It doesn't always actually mean that's what it's expressing necessarily. God. Yeah, that's it, definitely. That definitely portrays what Britain's like. There's an American version as well, slightly different. Louise, there's lots of grants. Maybe you could access to provide a package of therapy and transport. Oh, I didn't know that. Especially if on low income and you have fibro. I consider adequate as therapy, physio, GP also. I didn't even know there was something like that around. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Thank you. It's interesting. I'm back, just had a lovely hot shower. Nice. What time is it? 9:22 a.m. I wish I could go to sleep. You've still not been to sleep yet. It's going to be a hard day for you. You're going to be knackered. $3.22 in Texas. What's for breakfast? Probably going to have omelette. Oh, I'm supposed to get some chicken out. Oh. Are you a royalist? What's a royalist? Like somebody that likes the royal family to a different level, or? I've got leg massager. It's got a remote control and it's got a warm function. You might benefit from it, Louise. I have massage. Do you know what? The problem with my fibro, because everyone's slightly different, is Corey actually bought me a massager for Christmas that has heat on it and stuff, and put it on my back. But the following day, I feel bruised. Like my whole back feels bruised for a couple of days. So I've got to decide which one's more beneficial. But I do really like the massage part of it. It's a good thing you're retired. Yes, definitely. Hello, hello. Are you a supporter of the Royals? That's what I mean. Supporter, what does that mean exactly? How are you a supporter of the royals? We have a royal family. I think it's not a bad thing. It brings a lot into the country. How's your day been so far? It's very early. It's only 9:22 here. It's fine. I love you, Blue. Thank you. What is a tattoo on your arm? Flower. Bird. Bird. How far is Warwickshire from you? Why would you ask that? I don't know. I don't know where Warwickshire is. Oh, Warwickshire's up country. I'm down country. A ways. Lots of charities provide support. Reformer pilots is another great therapy that is out. So many people's price range. Hydrotherapy. I've heard hydrotherapy. I looked into that for a while, but yeah, is covered on the NHS. Don't wait to be offered. Ask for it. Problem is, I can't even see a GP. Literally, cannot even see a GP. So I've heard about hydrotherapy. I didn't know you could get it on the NHS though. I mean, I could send it. Literally, the only way I can contact GP is by sending an email. So, I mean, I could send one and see if anything happens. Thank you for the information, though. I was given a massager for my aches and pains, but I find it hurts too. I like it when it's happening, but after effect is my body feels completely bruised, like really like touching the skin. Where it feels like there must, I have to check because it feels like there's got to be bruises there, but there isn't. Mine hurts too. I've had hydrotherapy. What do you think of the hydrotherapy? Did that help? Good morning. It's 9:26 over here, so I didn't know it was 9 over. It's 9:26 here in England. The reason why I've got it is because I'm always cold. Plus, I haven't got good blood flow. Okay. Louise, if you can try and set up live on your holiday, that would be good. So if you start feeling anxious, you can talk to us. But I'm sure you will be absolutely fine. I'm sure I will. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look into doing. I mean, we'll do our Sunday live anyway. Well, will we do our Sunday live? Yeah, we can do the Sunday live anyway. It did while I was in the pool, but not after. See, that's the problem with a lot of things, isn't it? It works when you're doing it. It's good, but after, if it doesn't have the effect anymore. I think it must be a pain freak. I like the massage that get deep into the muscles. I think that's the problem. If it gets deep into my muscles, I think that's when I get the pain. But it's the following day, not when it's happening. So I'm enjoying it when it's happening, and then I pay for it after. Louise, what are you having for dinner today? And are you doing anything nice today, or are you just having a lovely relaxing day? I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I do need to iron a few things. I don't know, something happened with my tumble dry and everything's coming out really, really wrinkled, which never normally happens. So I definitely need to iron a few bits for work. I don't know exactly what I'm going to end up doing. Either going to get some more bits up on Vinted, which probably should centre on that, because I need to get rid of this shit in this house. Or I'll walk up to Aldi. I'm not sure which one yet. Dinner. I'm going to go chicken. I'm going to do wraps, I think. Deborah's fault. I've been having baked potato and some veggies and stuff all week. So So I might shake things up and have a wrap instead. I've just got a piece of chicken out. So I might do, I think I've got some curry sauces and powders and stuff. Do a curry type wrap, possibly. On those crisps I bought on the whole, the barbecue monster munch, very, very disappointing. In fact, I gave one to Corey. I said, it's a new flavour. I didn't tell him what. And he tried it. He said, oh, that's nice. I said, it's barbecue. So, oh, that weren't barbecue. So very disappointing. And then the Pom Bears, they're nice, but I prefer the ready sorted. So, unless you try, you don't know. But I wouldn't buy either one again. I've even got a heated blanket on my bed for when I need it. Yeah, I have. Corey bought me a heated blanket, but it don't work anymore. May have to get another one for Christmas. I think the hydro is like anything. You have to keep it going. It has to become a lifestyle change. I consider the pool pain relief treatment. Such a shame you don't have a pool near you to try. I do have a pool near me. It's just, I don't know why they've done it the way they've done it. I mean, it's a fairly new pool. They promised us all this stuff. But like the size of the pool is no bigger than the pool we had before, even though we was told we get a bigger one. But they've literally, there is not a time in the day when they don't have at least half of it cordoned off for swimming lessons. So they should have just built a separate pool for swimming lessons. So you have like 3 or 4 lanes, I think it is, for all the swimmers, all the kids that are swimming. So you have them jumping inside the pool. So you really, it's not easy to swim in there. You're having to, like, you know, work around people. It's not a very comfortable place to swim, which is a shame. They had a lot of potential, but they let us down, just like most organisations and councils and stuff. I have my heated blanket on all year round for sore muscles. I had the hot water bowls. I do the hot water bowls. I've really let myself go. I want to eat all the wrong things. It's easy to do it. It's easy to do it. The problem is when you get out of eating better and you start eating bad, the things that are in the bad things that are designed to want you more, then more, it becomes a sort of addiction. That's why that's all you fancy, that's all you crave. You have to consciously get out of it to get out of it, type of thing. You know, once you get out of it and you start eating healthy foods, you don't crave the bad foods so much. But it's very, very hard thing to do. Oh yes, I wanted to tell you something, but I couldn't find the Facebook page. There was a box from Aldi. You paid £20 only. Had £100 worth of goods inside, but you could only order it online. Oh, I'll have to have a look. All the links for my for the Facebook page are in the description underneath the videos, just so you know. Just type it into the URL, like your search bar. It should take you straight to it. Then go to the shop to pick it up. But I think it's one day only. Okay. Probably won't work for me. It's hard exercise when everything hurts. Hard to exercise when everything hurts. It is. See, again, it's like most things. It's hard to exercise when everything hurts, but when you do start exercising, it can actually ease the pain. So it's like a rock and a hard place. We have disability swim session. Complain, Louise. I am such a Karen. So many kids tell me every day. Oh, it's so tiring. You feel like you're just complaining all the time and getting nowhere. I've just started the whole thing at work, doing it again, and it's getting me nowhere. Oleo is supposed to be good, but not tried it. I have Oleo on my thing. I think I picked up one thing once. It seems to be, most of it is like, I don't know kilometres, but for some reason it's in kilometres, 4 to 5 kilometres away, which isn't walking distance, to pick up like a free loaf of bread or something. Oleo is good if you can travel, or you're just luckily in a hotspot where there's lots of things. There's lots of things. It shows me all these things I could get if I could get to them. But Oleo is really good. They just opened it up so people can sell things as well. So things that people would be putting up for free, they're now selling. So, and they're asking silly prices for a lot of it. But the food bit where they're giving it away for free is definitely good. I know there's a lady in London, YouTuber in London. She does Olio all the time, but she drives, one. Two, she's in London, so there's lots of hotspots there, and she gets so much stuff. Go to the MP. He's on speed dial. The local authority have to provide for everyone, including people with disabilities. You know the one. Okay. I haven't watched her for a while, I have to say. I put the coat in what you said. I put the coat in what you said. I don't know if this is spell check there or if I'm forgetting something. She makes me laugh. I'll put the code in what you said, but nothing was coming up. I think it's because it's not highlighted blue. If you take the whole thing, yeah, that's only if you click on it. If it's highlighted blue and you click on it, it would take you straight to the thing. But I haven't been able to figure out a way to do that. So, but if you type that whole sentence in your search bar on your normal, what do they call it, browser, if you type it in the search bar at the top, then click search, it should take you to it then. It shouldn't matter if it's highlighted blue. Technically, I think everyone else has managed to get it that way. Oh, so Deborah, I was going to mention this as well because I was looking through it yesterday. AliExpress, you said, is really good. I was on it last night. I've got a load of stuff in my basket. Like the prices that they seem absolutely mad. There's no way, but we're going to go with it. But my question is, if I was to order it today, bear in mind it's Sunday, so they probably wouldn't process it until tomorrow. Have I got any chance of it being here within 2 weeks? Because if not, then I won't rush and put the order in. But if yes, then I'll put it in today. I'm hoping you can help me with that one. Because the stuff that I would be ordering would be for the holiday, so there would be no point in me really bothering if it's not going to get here. How long does it normally take for you? I love it, Ali. Didn't order last night. Yes, about 10 days or even sooner. Okay. I mean, I was looking really late, so I turned it off to go to sleep. But loads of stuff are coming up at 79p. So I have a whole load of, because it's a lot of clothes, and like, you know, I told you that I've done that mistake team order. Well, I have tried some of these items on, and the clothes thing didn't go through. I'm not really good at ordering clothes online, but at 79p, if they don't look very good and I'm not going to wear them, whether it's not as bad as Temu prices, whereas like, so I can get like 3 or 4 items for one price from Temu. So they have a warehouse, do they? I didn't know they have warehouses here. So I might do a mass order on AliExpress one then. I'll go on it again because there's a lot more things I wanted to look at, but got too tired. So I'll put an order in today. Maybe we'll have an AliExpress haul before the holiday then. Louise, chicken curry type wrap sounds lovely. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for the heads up with the barbecue monster munch. I'm not the only one who thinks they're not good either. Somebody actually commented on the video. They said those monster munch ones are not very good. And yeah, I tried them. They're not. I mean, they're not bad. They're fine. Corey would eat them again, but that's him trying it, not knowing it was barbecue sauce. But as soon as I said it was barbecue sauce, it's like, no, that's not. Or barbecue, whatever. He said, no, that's not. I personally just wouldn't bother eating them again. I'd go for one of the original flavours. There's some other ones. What is there? What's It's? They've got a cheese toasty, I think, and one is no, maybe there's a red packet. So I don't know, like maybe that's a barbecue one as well. I don't know. So I've got 2 more to try. Maybe we'll do them next week. I've got to buy a new kettle today. Oh no! You've got to have a kettle saga like mine. Ah. Farewell, Louise. That was an utterly delightful live stream. Thank you very much indeed. Have a splendid day. Thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I hope your day goes really, really well. Okay. I need to go for a wee again. Coffee's gone through me. What was I doing with this? Okay, commercial break. That's very good. A whittle. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I didn't use the right word, did I? Sun is out. This sun on the work surface here. I can't see it though. Oh yeah. Oh, right at it. The sun is out. We are definitely going to go outside today. Oh, so something we need to be thinking about, and I mention it to you a lot because a lot of the time you help me out. I hate London. You know I hate London. But on the 11th 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13 of September. Corey wants to go to London. He's mentioned the Spudman. I don't know if anyone's seen the Spudman. Apparently he's on, I think he's on TikTok. He wants to go there. Thinking maybe a show or museum, or but I don't know where to be located. If I get a cheap hotel somewhere, maybe stay over a night or two in London. Anyone got any ideas, areas, links to look at, anything like that? I thought I'd just chuck it out there because some of you have good ideas that I've not even thought about doing. So, I mean, I'm not looking forward to it much because for me, London isn't a lovely place to go particularly. I mean, I'm usually okay when I get there, but Corey really, really wants to do it. I will ask this time because the person's not here. Who normally asks is the tree. Oh, the tree down. I'm feeling like it's Corbin, something Corbin, I think. As soon as he comes up, the little symbol and then his name, I just remember it. I think it's one of the brown symbol. I can't think what it's called. Your profile picture thing. I think it's brown, and I think it's something Corbin. He's obsessed with that tree, seriously. Nice glasses, thank you. What football do you support? I don't. If you're talking about English football, I don't watch it at all. American football, I would watch with Scott, and I would support Scott's team, which is Broncos. But English football, I find extremely boring. What we're doing? Let's cut up some veg for the omelette. Spudman, I thought he was up north. Don't say that, he's going to be so disappointed. Is there more than one Spudman? Oh, please don't say that. Corey seems to think it's London, so I'm wondering if maybe there's more than one then. You know the bloke though. See, I thought we wanted to go and see the sides. You know the sides, I told you, like the sides that does the sauce that I buy. They've got a restaurant, I thought, or a takeaway, something like that. I thought that's what he wanted to do, but he's come up with this Spudman thing, so... What's your favourite food? I don't have a favourite food. It depends on the time of day. It depends where you are. What the temperature is. Oh, there's too many variations. I don't have a favourite. Corey wants to watch a show in London. I was thinking of doing the show. Corey took me to Phantom of the Opera last year, was it? And we watched Wicked, I think. Wicked was literally right as COVID was about to start hitting us type thing, because I remember being on the train and people were coughing and thinking, oh God, things might get scary, not knowing at the time. He loves the theatre as much as I do. Corey really enjoys the theatre. So I was just thinking maybe going to a show. If we're going to go there, that would be like a really nice thing to do. But again, I wouldn't really know what show. I think you mentioned Stranger Things. I haven't really looked into it, but I don't know really like where to look at basing a hotel room or something, like where would be a good base to go to cover all the areas. So I don't know. I guess I don't really know what even to start researching, I guess. Hello, what country do you live in? England. Where in England? The county of Essex. 13 live, 14 likes. Do you have any kids? Wow, this is sounding familiar, these questions. I do. My children are adults. Yeah, I definitely didn't buy enough tomatoes this year, this week. If you go to the theatre booth at the last minute before show, you can get some bargains. I used to live in northwest London. Kilburn is just beside. Do you Val? Never heard of that. You will get a cheaper hotel. Oh, really? Let me write that down. See, I knew it would be worth asking. Oh, hang on, you've gone too quick. Where's it gone? Kilburn. Oh dear. Do you think just buy the tickets when we're there? Why do people want to know personal questions? I mean, usually, not saying that's what's going on, usually it'll be scammers and they're trying to get personal information for other reasons. So you have to be careful about what you put out. But I sort of know roughly. I mean, if you can get the information from my YouTube channel, there's no point in me hiding that anyway. So you're the best. Thank you. It's close to town and transport really accessible. If you want to stay in town, it will be more expensive. Yeah, you know what I'm like. I want to go cheap. I personally think we could probably book somewhere abroad cheaper for a couple of days, but he's just didn't give me any enthusiasm when I mentioned that, so I feel like he just wants to do London, which is fine, because, you know, spending a bit of time with kids is always it's a nice thing to do. So what football team do your kids support? They don't. Why is there a gaming chair in the kitchen? It's just a chair. It was a comfortable chair. And I do my computer stuff in here a lot of the time. So, Louise, what time of omelette are you having? Pretty much the same as I've had every day so far. Onion, mushroom, tomato, and then when it's all done, I put a little bit of cheese on top. It's just what I've been having. I've got the chicken slices now, though, so I might put a bit of that in it. Oh, and I've got the cottage cheese, so I might put that in as well. Yeah, that's what I've been having every day. And it's really filling and obviously low in calories, so really good for you, because obviously it's all like fresh stuff. Defo buy tickets last minute unless you are committed to seeing one particular show. I mean, not particular. I think he wants to see that one, but I don't think he's against any. Those fruits are going to dry out. I mean, there's nothing here's going to dry out because I'm going to use them. So I don't know where you're going with that. I'm literally going to cook with them in a minute. I was just looking, Spudman. Okay. I subscribe to you at the best YouTuber ever. My bad, the food is going to dry. It's not, but okay. Hello. Sounds good. I'm hiding the chat. Okay, if you're just going to come in the channel to put silly letters and that's it, because they're not even words, then I will just put you out because you're spamming for no reason. It's just silly and childish. I like your glasses, thank you. Yeah, I've only got about half the tomatoes left. It's not going to do me a wet. I'm going to have to go and pick up some bits this week. I've already used the cucumber. Hello, hello. I've got enough onion in there. Spudman is just like a burger truck. Did you know? Yeah, but it's yeah, it's like a burger truck, but I think it's specifically that one that he's seen. And back when my kids were younger, we used to go to Northfield Market, and they used to have a spud man, basically, and that's what they were really excited every time we go, because they would want a spud from them. And then like they don't do them anymore. It's just like burgers and chips. They don't do the spud man thing. So he wants to have one of those type spuds. So best advice: get a hotel near an underground station. The underground will take you anywhere you want quickly. Look at the underground map. Yeah, I've used the underground, so I'm okay about using it. Scott taught me how to use that, so I'm okay about using that part of it. How's your day going? It's fine. You're a professional chef. Yeah, of course you are. You've been on MasterChef. Oh, good for you. He's trying to let me know that my stuff is going to dry out when I'm about to put it in an omelette. Oh, you sound like such an awesome chef. Oh dear. Clearly, I'm taking you very seriously. He's famous, isn't he, on YouTube? Oh, I don't know. I don't really care. He's talking bollocks anyway, so. I'm from Wales. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I live in England like you. Cool. How are you today? We are good. How are you? No, I'm talking about Spud Man laughing at who's famous. Oh, you mean him? I was going to say. Yeah, Spud Man's famous. I think maybe that's why he wants to go to him, as well as the fact that he wants a baked potato from like the Spud Man stall type thing. Hi Blue, it's Nick. How are you? We're good, thank you. Louise, your omelette sounds lovely. I hope you enjoy it. My favourite omelette is Spanish omelette. Spanish omelette, that's the one with potatoes in it, isn't it? I think. Hi Blue, I feel bad for you because people are just annoying. Don't feel bad for me. Why would you feel bad for me? 2 a.m. where you are. I'm having my favourite cucumbers by the side. Shout out, please. No, I'm not doing shout outs. Little Blue, can you subscribe to me, please? No. Spanish omelette is the one with potatoes. It's really thick. That's what I thought, yeah. That's a troll pick and a name. Which one? Which one's a troll pick and name? I feel like we've got a couple out here. Your hair looks nice. Thank you. Why would you go onto somebody's channel and tell them to subscribe to you when they don't even know what your channel's about? Oh dear. Memory. Ah. Ooh. What's your name? I forgot. Louise? Did you get your new stuff that you ordered from Amazon? I remembered you told us last week. I did. One of them was the tablets that I'm just started trying. Actually, it reminds me, I've got to put that on my... What are we on? We are on the 18th, and I've been doing it for... I wanted to put that on the calendar so I know how long I've been taking that. This is supposed to be good for memory and energy, apparently. But it takes like, it's supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks to start kicking in. What else did I get? I've got some more of the... This is my entire order. You're the only one who remembers anything pink. Also got Some more of the turmeric I'll take. I got this because this is supposed to be a big thing at the moment, and you can't get it in the shops at all. Like if you watch TikTok, you'll know. And then I've got another selfie stick. So this one's I think it's going to be better because my phone don't fit on this one very well. And this has got the button on it so you can take pictures and record without actually being like touching it. So I'm thinking this might work on holiday. I know, we'll see. The one that just said shout out Charles. Oh, okay, yeah. Hi, I'm new here. Hello. Don't swear. Who swore? Nobody swore. I didn't see any swearing, so I don't know what you lot are talking about. Little Blue swore. Okay, you're not a troll much, are you? It's really nice. I swore, yeah. Me, the person that doesn't swear that often. I really had a reason to swear. Okay. Whatever. I have no idea what you're talking about, so you just want to drop it because it's boring now. Did Little Blue swear? I didn't know. No, these two trolls just come into the chat to try and wind people up. I'll get rid of them if they carry on because they're boring. They just randomly walked past some live and decided, let's go in there and see what havoc we can cause. We don't care. No, actually, you're wrong. You're a liar. We don't like liars. Why are you coming in here lying? Would you like to be put out? Spanish omelette has potatoes. That's what I thought. No, I didn't swear. I mean, if I did, I would say it. I think there's two needs to be blocked, actually. And even if I did swear, it's my life, so it'll be my choice. So whatever. Okay, let's just... Okay. Thanks, you got them out. I was just about to put them out. I think Deborah just got them, didn't they? I was just about to start blocking, but Deborah got in there. Yeah, got him. Oh dear. Sad people. Are you going on holiday? Yes. They're annoying. They were getting annoying, yeah. Good morning, Louise. I watch your lives, but never comment. But hope you have a lovely day. Ah, thank you. Hope you do too. Okay, let's block you too then, because If you're not going to talk and add to the chat, then don't. Where? Gran Canaria. Louise is such a kind, beautiful person inside and out. Thank you. I mean, I'm human. I do swear. Apparently, the more I come into my authentic self, the more I swear, which is really, really strange thing. There's been some conversation I've had with people, and I just swear, and it seems to be coming out more often. For somebody that found it really uncomfortable thing to do, that's a really strange thing. I got banned from here ages ago. Okay, well, people don't get banned from this chat. They may get blocked from a chat, but they don't get banned from the entire channel. And maybe something was said, maybe it was an accident, I don't know. Thanks, little boo, you blocked them. Yeah, I mean, they're not adding to the chat. I don't mind trolls coming in if they're like funny. But if they're just getting boring now, what's the point? Yeah, just like my mummy, she is not here anymore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Can you cook your omelette? Can you cook your omelette? Omelette. Why can't bloody say that? Can you cook your omelette? I want to. I'm assuming that means C. I'm going to. I'm not doing it in a rush though. I'm not in a rush to do it. I've just put that on a very low heat. It may come out like an omelette, it may come out like scrambled egg, because actually I'm not going to put any more oil in it, so sometimes it will stick, and I'm okay with that. So just so you know, do not expect an amazingly looking, like, perfect looking omelette. It may come out like scrambled egg, but it's going to taste the same, so it don't matter. How big is your house? Why? Never been asked that question before. Oh, dark clouds are coming over. What is that about? Show me a different room in your house. No. People, less personal questions. Yeah, I don't. Why? Why do you want to see a different room in my house? Like, I have a YouTube channel with different rooms in my house. Why do you want me to go and show you different rooms in the house? That's a strange thing to ask. And if you just say you're just wondering or you just want to say, well, it's not good enough reason. Is what pink? Have you asked something else? I feel like we have another troll in here, but I'm not sure yet. You are a good cooker. Good cook, I would say. I'm an average cook. My food is edible. They are trolling. Yeah, I had a feeling, but I wasn't so sure. Louise, trolls are pathetic. Tell them to do one. You are such a kind and lovely lady. You don't deserve such a disrespect. Don't even entertain them, block them. Sometimes I don't know if they're trolling me or not, so I feel bad if I block without knowing. Oh, okay. That one is, obviously, so let's get rid. Who's trolling? It doesn't matter, they've gone now anyway. You're like 80 and the laughing face. Okay. And your point is? I mean, who cares? This is all like 80. Okay. And she's back from the dinosaurs. Yeah, I remember the dinosaurs well. Good old days. Hello, Phoenix. There's one slice of toast with it. I like cold toast, so I have to put it on early. Back to work. Oh, hope your shift goes well. Or as I always tell my son, hope your shift goes quick. I used to love an omelette. I very rarely ever eat omelette. Not a huge fan, but I think again it was probably like a TikTok that made me first do it, and I've realised how filling they are, and I don't dislike them as much as I used to. You know, I go through phases, don't I, of the same thing I used to spaghetti on toast every day. But at the moment it's omelette every day. This is pretty much what I've been having every day. This is my brunch, I guess. But it's so good for you. It's so filling, so tasty. So I'm going with it for as long as I can. Bye, see you later. Have you tried putting trees in it? I don't have any Trizzo. Otherwise I would. What am I was going to put some cottage cheese in it as well, wasn't I? The beauty of all this food is Corey's not going to eat any of it, so I'm not going to worry about my toast. This toast is so small, it always pops out the machine. Little Blue, I didn't like that person. Okay, didn't need to bring him up again. He's gone. I'll turn this down as much as possible. Okay. Mexican sausage is chorizo. Ah. This is going to seem like really big breakfast, but it's actually brunch. This covers my breakfast and my dinner. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some more tomatoes. Make me hungry. Hello, hello. It's smelling very nice in here right now. Onions and mushrooms cooking always smells so good. I like your eyes, they're a nice colour, thank you. How are you? We are surviving in here today. The sun has gone in and the dark clouds have come over. Quite big dark cloud. What is going on? It's not supposed to rain today. I think I'm going to go for another coffee too. Brunch is 12. Okay, well I usually eat it around 10:30, 11, but then I don't eat again until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? I go to bed at 8 o'clock. I don't eat again until about 4:30-ish. Because this is so filling, so it works. Brunch doesn't have to be a set time. Brunch just means it's your breakfast and lunch. I'm not a have to eat certain meals at certain times of the day, because it depends on your schedules, doesn't it? And everyone has schedules. Usually this does 2 slices of bread, so you don't have to have it thick. I did try the Philadelphia yesterday because I said like it worked out weight-wise, it was better than Dairy, but the taste isn't so good. 10.25. I know. 10.25. Okay. Do you think they will invent smell-o-vision? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh. Yes, 10.25 in England at the moment. You got to remember as well, like on a weekday, I eat between 10 and 11, but I'm up at 3:45. So, and I haven't eaten. That's a long time to go without eating once you're up. And I've been up now for hours already, so I don't know why I'm just finding that. That's what it looks like so far. First time I put the cottage cheese in it. I haven't been having that because I haven't had any. I'm just going to let that go real slow because I'm not in a rush. Didn't just turn that off, did I? No, okay. I don't have a time to eat either. I just eat when I'm hungry. Yeah. Hello, Louise. Quick question: is Southend on Sea worth checking out, or should we give it a miss? I don't know if I can like answer that for you really. Back in the day, I'm not talking about back when my kids were younger. So realistically. I mean, I was with this. I met Scott 2010. We went once in all the times. Like since then, we've been once. Mind you, it was the same. It was the same then, so it might be the same now. It depends what you're after. The beach is okay. I probably wouldn't swim or go in the water necessarily. It's very sludgy. Like the beach is very sludgy when it's wet, which doesn't make you think that it's normal sand or anything. There's a lot of arcades. There is a shopping centre there. There's like fair rides up there. So if that's the type of thing you're looking for, it's not a bad place to go. Depending on how far from you it is, because like it's sort of a 45-minute drive, I think. So yes, if I was going to go and I had someone who's driving, I would go there. From where I am, I think it's a pretty average beach, seafront, I think. I wouldn't say no. It depends what you're looking for. It's quite a hard question to answer. It's okay as a day trip, no more than that. This is 100% going to stick because I didn't put enough oil in. But I'm okay with that. I hope that helped you. I don't think that really helped much. You're asking someone that's not very confident of her opinions on things yet. I'm still learning to become more confident on my opinions on things. Little Blue, when does the stream end? Probably once this is cooked, realistically. Breakfast, lunch, dinner all at once. Yeah. Oh, can stay longer. No, I'm don't eat on stream. Maybe at some point in the future I might, but I'm not really. I don't eat on stream particularly. I agree. Southend is not too bad, but I wouldn't go in the water. Great Yarmouth is great, and Brighton. I agree with both of those options. But all has good food places to eat, fairground rides. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. Okay. My opinion was agree on that one then. I'm not confident of my opinion a lot of the time because I don't want to advise wrongly. Overthinking it. Definitely overthinking. I agree with what your comments on that. Definitely. I love Brighton. Love Great Yarmouth. I would have said give it a miss unless you want a portion of chips. Okay. I think that the food place that I used to love down, like every time I go down there, I go to the same place. So I don't even know if it's open anymore. It used to be called Doodars. Strange name. It was one of them little tiny. It literally was like a window in between the arcades on the seafront, and he used to always have a hot dog and chips. Random thing to remember. After your food, can stream again, please? No. I know this seems really easy to people, like, oh, you're just standing in front of a screen. But this actually gets quite tiring. I am supposed to be starting to stream on TikTok. I did say I was going to do it. I finally got to. I've got way enough subs, and they keep trying to get me to do it. I haven't done it yet, but I might try to stream over there as well as here. It's a different vibe on TikTok, and I don't dislike it. Awful lot more scammers though. I'm only saying that because of the beach. Yeah, the beach isn't. I mean, I don't think we ever really went on the beach. I remember doing it when I was a kid. I just remember that feeling of walking on the wet. It's supposed to be sand, but it's not. It's sludge, isn't it? So then we would. I don't think I ever took the kids down onto that beach. Whenever we went down there, we would sit on the wall and do all the other bits. But yeah, I agree. Little Blue, I feel bad for you. You're tired, bless. I've got fibro. Fibro is a battle we have to live with. You don't have to feel bad for me at all. Please don't feel bad for me. It's life, and we get on with it. Just there's a lot of things that take it out of you after the fact, and I know that I always feel very tired after this. But please don't feel bad for me. Right, I'm going to put this under the grill now because it's. Sludge and pebbles cannot go on Southend Beach without good quality filming. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's not the best beach, is it? Definitely not. Yeah, if you're going there for the beach, no. But it's good for all the other bits, all the arcades and the rides and all that sort of stuff. It's even worse when you're in a wheelchair, I bet. I wouldn't even attempt going down there in a wheelchair at all. Because most of the countries abroad, they actually do cater for wheelchairs, don't they? They actually have a whole wooden slapway going down the beach so you can get down there, but they don't cater for it in England. So, I mean, don't cater for much in England, do they? So. slippery South End. The beach is not the best. The cottage cheese has made it a lot thinner. Yeah, this is going to be scrambled egg. It's the cottage cheese, it's watered it down quite a lot. But it's fine. We'll work with it, it's not a big deal. It's already breaking apart. Normally I can do this bit and it doesn't break apart at this point. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to flip it in half. Okay. It's not terrible. We're not going for aesthetically pleasing, okay? Yeah, that cottage cheese has watered it down quite a lot. That's fine, we've got added protein in it, it's not biggie. I dare you to put barbecue sauce on your omelette. Why would I take up a dare? What possible reason would I have to do that? There you go, that is breakfast. Brunch, should I say. That is brunch. Oh, you can't see it very well, hang on. Colours are not very good, are they? Tomatoes, cucumber, sliced toast with dairy on it, and veggie omelette. That's what I've been having every morning for the past week, I would say. So I'm going to go now because I don't want the omelette to go cold. Boring. That's great because you've not got to eat it, so it's not a problem, is it? I mean, I wasn't asking for an opinion, I was simply showing it. Unless you're talking about the beach. Who knows? I don't care either. Little blue, I think. See, oh, boring because I've not put barbecue sauce on it. Okay. If you say so. Strangely enough, we're adults in here. People got tired of watching live, so low views and live, but I'm here. It doesn't, yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what the amount of views are, it's who's here. And we have the important people here. Well, there's a couple missing, but they got live, so can't always be here. But we've got great people in here, so I don't mind only having a few people in. That's not what this is about. Homemade food doesn't have to look aesthetically pleasing, I know. Just needs to taste nice, so I think you've done a great job. I've never put cottage cheese in the omelette, but I might try it. I've had it before. Definitely changes the texture slightly, but it ups your protein, which is always good. When I'm trying to get the protein up because it keeps you fuller for longer, and then I'm not likely to eat the junk, which is working at the moment, but I know that it'll go off, so I'm trying to be realistic about it. It's all about the taste, exactly. Bye everyone. Louise, your omelette looks absolutely delicious and yummy. I'm going to say bye now and hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much, you two. Thank you for being here. Yep, next Sunday for 4 hours possibly. We're under 4 hours this week.
Enjoy your breakfast. It's great. Have a good day. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. And we will see you next Sunday. Bye.